AskReddit by Laced with Arsenic. What's your favorite poverty meal that you still eat regardless of where you are financially? Bowl of cereal. Shit on a shingle sausage gravy served over toast. I scrolled for 10 minutes to find somebody who also grew up with sauce. My mom made the gravy from scratch, just flour, butter, milk, and pepper, and used sliced corned beef instead. MMMMMMM. Boiled potatoes and butter. Don't care if I am rich or poor, that is my go-to snack. AWW man, this hits hard. Was living alone in London, didn't have much money at all. I'd hit up Aldi, get a full chicken for 1.75, a broccoli for 55p, and some potatoes for 55p. I'd make a full roast like a king and still have potatoes to boil and have with butter after. So fucking good. Get a Mackets, make some pasta and add in whatever you can find in the fridge or cabinets. Cheese, lunch meat, spam, spices, etc. No two meals were ever the same. All this time I didn't even know it had a name. We would just do this to try to make a meal. Dal. Aside from turmeric, you can buy all the ingredients for less than $2 a pound. Oh yeah. Dal is magic. Lentils in general deserve more love. They are so good for you, and are delicious. They make a great meat substitute if you're broke or just want to go meatless. We used to eat squash and eggs growing up. Grew the squash and eggs are cheap enough, or trade with the neighbors. You just cut the squash into thin round and cook in a pan with a little oil until they're just soft. Scramble the eggs with the squash, add a bunch of pepper, some salt. Sometimes we ate it over noodles or rice. Egg drop soup. 1 quart chicken stock. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 tablespoon cornstarch. 1 inch grated ginger. Whisk in 2 eggs. Green onion sprinkled. Oven baked potatoes with salt and margarine. Cheap ingredients found in almost every home and easy to make. Also, the starch in potatoes makes you feel full for pretty long. Sprinkle over a decent layer of Lorry's seasoned salt to really make the taters tasty. Soup boiled down with rice to bulk it up. This is a good one, almost like a porridge or kanji. When I'm sick I boil rice in chicken stock and just eat it that way, no soy sauce or anything else, so it's easy on my stomach. It's a really comforting thing to eat. Peanut butter sandwich. Nothing beats a good old-fashioned PB and damp. J. Hold the J. I had a PB and damp J recently and felt like a fucking fool. Why did I stop eating these when I became an adult? Society led me to believe this was the way. It is not. Been having PB and damp J a couple nights a week since. I refuse to let society's unenlightened views dictate my dinner choices. PB and damp J is a top tier dish for any occasion. Steamed white rice, cracker or egg in it while it's scorching hot. Stir aggressively and dash with soy sauce if I have some roasted seaweed in that shiz. Super cheap breakfast, but oh man is it filling delicious. Edit. Thanks for all the recommendations, everyone. Sesame oil, ume, pickled plum, fura cake, rice seasoning, spam, and cabbage are all on my list of ingredients to mix and match. To answer this, as it's getting asked quite a bit, I'm not Asian, I'm white. I do very much enjoy cooking, especially Southeast Asian dishes. If you have recipes you'd like to share for a frugal home cook who enjoys Asian cooking, please do so. This has become one of my go-tos. Maybe a bit of fried garlic and or sesame seeds. Some chopped spring onions or chives. Basically whatever's in the fridge. Edit. Fried garlic, not roasted. Deleted. If I had $1 million, I wouldn't have to have craft dinner. But I'd still eat craft dinner. In fact, I'd eat more craft dinner. But only with the finest Dijon ketchups. Stew. There could be anything in there, but it's still delicious. My grandma, who grew up during WWII, taught me that you can make soup from almost anything. At least once a week I just throw a bunch of scrap veggies, leftover meat, rice and whatever other random bits are left over from the week's meals into a pot with some stock, boil it all together and bam. Beans and rice. I remember a big pot of beans living in the fridge. Hungry? Get some beans. Don't like what was for dinner? Get some beans. Upset stomach? Beans. Saltine crackers with shitty cheese melted on top. Saltines with butter. Grilled cheese sandwich. Edit, added Ed to the grill. Grilled cheese is great pretending to be bougie food too. My brother and I used to go to the store together and splurge on fancy-ish cheese. That is still the pre-cut stuff and plastic in the dairy section, not the high-end stuff in the deli section or the fancy cheese cooler, and see who could come up with the best combination of cheeses and bread from the bakery section. I think we settled on sourdough, smoked Gouda, Havarti, and cream cheese. Hot dogs and baked beans. Beanie weenies. Smashed potatoes with cheese. Was once my favorite poverty meal and now some kind of soul food lol. Ramen. I'll one up that with Indomie. https://cdn2.tstatic.net/images/photo/bank/Indomie-kpop-6.jpg close bracket specifically. If you haven't heard of it, you're missing out. It was so popular in Nigeria it practically replaced the world noodle, despite Indomie being an Indonesian product, 11,688 kilometers away. I brought it to an international summer camp in Finland where all the delegates from other countries pretty much lapped up the serving tray like dogs. Edit, my highest voted comment is now about Indomie. The cult elders are pleased. Edit 2, wow. If I had an Amazon affiliate link for Indomie I'd be rich by now lol. Toast. If you have butter or something to slap on top even better, but a few pieces of toast usually satisfies my hunger for a decent amount of time. I'm the opposite. Toast always makes me hungrier. Deleted. Bougie as fuck. Mexi Mag. Cook a pound of ground beef with a packet of taco seasoning. Make a box of Kraft mac and cheese. Mix together. Also, that's your salt quota for the week. Fried eggs with fried potatoes. This is not poverty meal, this a gold meal in Romania. Edit, Mulumesc pentru premii. Also to the guy who argued with me on how to make fries potatoes, fuck you. Big pile of scrambled eggs. I still regularly eat my struggle nachos, tortilla chips with slices of American cheese on top and microwaved. Now that I can afford it I'll throw taco meat on top every now and again but still very much enjoy just the chips and cheese. If you're really feeling like a big shot, use some chorizo instead of regular taco meat. That shit is the bomb. Cream of mushroom soup and damp rice. Cream of mushroom soup plus pasta plus Costco frozen meatballs plus spices equals Swedish meatballs chef's kiss. Eater. I told my mom that 380 people liked her recipe and she said what? That's not really a recipe but seemed proud all the same. Also all of these cream of mushroom recipes make me so happy OMG. Came from my broke ass recipe planner. Edit, you guys are amazing. Didn't expect the huge response and now I literally have a plethora of great cheap meals. Same. Cinnamon sugar toast. My son once called this poor man's churros. The name has stuck in our household. Toast with a fried egg for breakfast. Been eating that for probably 6 years now and still look forward to it every morning. Hello fellow egg and damp toast lover. Life feels incomplete without and nothing can replace it.